A question I'm asked a lot is, how do you expand your writing? How do you make it longer, more developed? There are so many ways to do this, but I wanted to share with you some lessons I learned about this by rereading the book Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I recently came back to this book because I wanted to remind myself of how you write like a gothic novel, and it's also just really well written. I love Daphne du Maurier. But what I didn't expect was that I was going to learn a lot about how to flesh out a story. There's actually a lot that happens on the page that's not really plot. This book would probably be only half of its length if the narrator's stream of consciousness was removed. What this book does is it spends a lot of time in the narrator's head as she's daydreaming, imagining the past, making assumptions. She's very much in her own head. And that's not for no reason. It's very relevant to the theme of the story, which is about jealousy and assumptions and her psychology. For a lot of the book, we don't quite know what the reality is. What's the truth? She builds this concept in her mind of what the past was. So a lot of the book spends time in that space, in her mind. So that's one thing we can do if we want to expand our writing, to flesh it out, make it longer. We can really get deep with our protagonist's inner world.